to anybody that is running an e-commerce or a brand today, if you don't switch and leverage these technologies that have such a dramatic impact on your P&L, if you don't do it, your competitors will do it. So you are effectively killing your brand.
Hi everyone, I'm Alessia from Tradebyte and we're here today with Gianni from PIXELMODA. Hi Gianni, nice meeting you.
It's a pleasure being here.
What changes are you seeing in the fashion industry when it comes to content production and scalability? And where does PIXELMODA fit into this evolution?
Well, first of all, there is a ton of change that's going on right now. Gen AI is taking a portion of the whole production, and then AI, without the generative part, is actually influencing and revolutionizing the rest. So PIXELMODA, as the largest global content producer, we do about 12 million pictures and videos a year, and we grow like 10% a month. So we are at the forefront of seeing this technological innovation. We're also seeing a lot of brands that are not interested in having images that are generated by AI, but they're interested in having images which are exactly the same ones, like indistinguishable, not generated, but 70 or 80% off, just because the AI has helped streamline the whole process on how to get there. So we see a lot of brands that are loving the technology and experiencing dramatic growth, like 5 to 15% top line and minus 60, minus 80, minus 90% on the cost line. It's quite surprising to see how the same technology can be seen as something fantastic by some brands, operating in luxury, in premium, in marketplaces, and the same technology is seen as the devil by other players. So it's a fascinating time, and all of this, it's in a world where technology is advancing so fast. Like, we see certain things that technology cannot do that we think probably is going to take them 1 or 2 years to get there, and like 3 months after, it's there, and it works really, really well.
Can you explain how PIXELMODA uses data and AI to optimize this production and performance?
As I mentioned before, the vast majority of the pictures and videos that we do not use Gen AI, but just use AI or software, plain old good old software that we developed, to streamline the process and to make it really efficient. First of all, if you're not using the Gen part, you cannot see something on the picture that's created by technology, because technology is not creating anything specifically on that picture, unless the client and the partner asks us, of course, in which case we don't use even our technology. We just learn from using AI from thousands of pictures that they've shot over the years, what really makes it a good visual for them. And we're just able to get to a level of precision using AI together with humans, because there's always a photographer that's taking the picture and the AI is just guiding the photographer. So there is this dynamic of human plus technology working together. It's not just a good picture, it's a better picture than any AI could do, and better picture that any human could do, when you put the two things together.
In your view, what are the key metrics that fashion brands should really be tracking when it comes to visual content, and where do you often see them wasting time or budget?
I would just say, just focus on revenue and cost. And if you're able to increase revenue and decrease costs, that's a good thing to start from. Where do we see them wasting time is, first of all, they track a whole bunch of other things that is not revenue or cost. And they spend so much time thinking which one should be the perfect model, the perfect shadow, the perfect pose, instead of just saying, hey, we're completely missing out on the fact that we don't have videos with our SKUs, which we know will increase your sales by 5, 10, 15%, while having the right shadow, maybe it's a 0.02% impact on your total sales. But now technology allows you to have a video that used to cost you 300 euros, you can do it for 20 bucks. And you cannot, as a human, see any different, not generated by AI, by the way. There isn't an intrinsic difference in the video, it's just aided and supported by the AI. Some brands are jumping at this and saying, oh my gosh, I also have all of these other opportunities and options that I didn't have before, while other brands are like, no, I want to stick to the old model because that's my job. That's how I've been doing it for the last 15, 20 years. They're scared. They don't know how to do the job with the new possibilities that technology gives you, and they're sort of frozen. and they're losing market share and they're being hit pretty hard.
What's one myth about content production that you would love to bust once and for all?
If you leverage technology, all your content is going to look the same across brands. Actually, we've shown it over and over. It's the actually opposite. If you use technology together with humans, you can actually respect the DNA of the brand so much better than just having just a photographer taking the picture or just an AI generating a picture.
Thank you so much. A pleasure having you here. And yeah, looking forward to what's next.
Thank you for having us.